Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia, and we are going into Act 5 today. So, I don't know what it's going to be called, so we're about to find out. Together to the End. Act 5, let's go.
It's not possible. Alm is the Emperor's true son?
Ooh, that's got to be rough for him to hear, huh?
Which makes him the rightful successor to the Imperial throne. All this time, all the effort, what has it all been for? No, it isn't true. It can't be. I refuse to believe it. Nothing but lies. Lies! 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 Lies!
Once again, great delivery.
Is that an altar? How did I get here? What's happening? Heed me.
Duma himself.
Who are you?
Heed me, you thirst for power. Call to me, accept me unto your soul.
That voice. Duma? Is it really you? What?
Lord Berkut!
Renea.
I've been looking all over for you. This is the last place I would have expected to find you. You always hated the faithful, after all.
This is true. But then I had the throne snatched from under me by some magical heir. Plying the gods' mercies is what men do in hopeless situations, is it not?
I didn't mean... Forgive me. I shouldn't have said anything. Please don't despair so. Ohm seems a kind and generous man. I'm certain he'll treat you fair.
The thing is that Alm probably would. Even after everything Berkut has done.
And I'm to be content with that? I wanted to beat him, Renea. To dispatch him and claim the throne.
Hurt his pride.
I wanted to make you my empress. And hold all Valentia in our palms together. But what of those dreams now? Even Raquel alone is now forever beyond my grasp. So I'm to live in this Alm's shadow? Throw myself upon his mercy? I would sooner an honorable death at the executioner's blade.
Berkut! You mustn't say such things. The truth is, I never wanted to be Empress.
What?
To stand at your side is all I've ever desired.
You could do better,
I don't
Renea.
care if you're the Emperor or a swineherd, so long as we... Berkut?
You too, Renea?
What?
Were you laughing along with them? Rudolph, Massena, and all the rest?
He's losing it.
Watching me toil away while you knew I would never become Emperor? Was every kind word part of the act? Every smile an act of pity?
Berkut, you're frightening me.
Duma. Oh, ancient god, I call out to you now. Grant me the power to set this land to ruin, for good and all.
Ooh.
Take of me what price you will. I care not anymore.
Damn it, Berkut. You gotta be more careful with your words, you son of a bitch.
Lord Berkut! Lord Berkut? Who are you? What have you done to Lady Renea?
She deserved so much better than what she got. That son of a bitch, Berkut. Fernand, he's starting to question all of his choices. He's already turned coat once. Why not again, right?
It leads to the altar beneath Duma Tower.
Oh.
But know that it is a path not easily returned from.
So this leads to where Celica is.
Prepare well before you enter.
Damn, dude. Damn, Renea deserved so much better than that. It's a worse fate than a witch, man. What the hell happened?
A moment, Prince Albine. I ask that you show Lord Berkut compassion. He weighed heavy on Emperor Rudolph's mind for many years.
If only I could.
The Emperor knew that keeping the boy in ignorance could only bring him pain. And yet, the prospect of your being discovered was too great a risk. Still, Berkut was his nephew, and the same age as the son he parted with. So I beg leniency of you, if only to respect Emperor Rudolph's wishes.
Well, damn, that sucks, man. So we have Myson in the team now. That is one creepy looking door. Okay, nobody to talk to here.
You know, I have an elder brother, but I would not say we are close. We don't share the same mother, for one. As the elder, he will succeed my father and inherit the family estate. Yet still he sees me as a rival. As such, when word rose of the deliverance, my brother was overjoyed.
He sent you there.
He ordered me to leave home and enlist at once. In truth, it was a cunning plan. If Desai won, he could simply feign ignorance. But if the deliverance won, he could name himself as its benefactor. Oh well, that's enough musing for one day, I think. Regardless of how I arrived, I am deeply glad to have joined the deliverance.
Lucas is a good guy, and he takes everything in stride, doesn't he? He's just like, oh well. I'm good at what I do here, so guess it's not that bad.
Where am I from? Alas, I know not. Though what use is wondering? Some have speculated I'm from another continent called Arcanea. But as I have said, I prefer to let the past be in the past. If I think on it overlong, my heart begins to ache. I fear whatever I left behind could not have been pleasant. Save for one memory. Apologies. I must let it rest. I have Tatiana's feelings to consider.
Oh, wow. Part of him might actually be remembering Nina, then. He might actively be choosing not to delve deeper into those memories. For Tatiana's sake. Huh. That's interesting. The only reason I came out here is so that I could access the turn wheel and look at this memory prism. The lasting promise. I bet you that this will be a pretty interesting insight into Rudolph.
Rudolph, are you here? It's me, Myson. I've come here as promised.
Ah, Myson. It has been too long. Thank you for answering my call.
There you are, my friend. I must say, I never thought I would set foot on Regalian soil again. Now, pray tell, what was so urgent that you summoned me here? I know it cannot be to simply reminisce on days gone by.
Alas, I fear not. Myson, in all my years, I have never known a truer friend than you. You are the only man I can trust with this. Here.
An infant? Rudolph, is this your...
My son, yes. He was only just born. His name is Alm. I want you to take him to Zofia and raise him as your own.
Are you mad? What father would hand off his newborn child? I love you most dear, but I must know the reason for this request.
Yes, the reason. Olm here is destined to one day champion Valentia.
How can you know this?
Look at his left hand.
The brand.
Indeed. 2 children with such a mark are prophesied to save Valentia from ruin.
Okay, so the prophecy does mention 2 children with the mark.
And now my son has been born with it. I also hear tale of a newborn Zophian princess who has this self-same mark.
2 children. Then Valentia's end is drawing near? Is Duma's madness to blame?
Yes, his time is running short.
I see.
Myson, I have to draw first blood. I must awaken the people to their potential, their own strength, and stop them from leaning so hard on the blessings and precepts of gods. I know the people will rise up against me for what I do. But as a father, nothing would make me prouder than for Olm to lead them.
Rudolph.
Promise me, my friend. Promise you will shape my boy into a true champion before that day comes. If he stays in Rigel, the Duma faithful will doubtless attempt to take his life. I want none to know of him, so he has a chance to grow up hale and happy. This is the only thing I can do for him as his father.
Very well, my friend. I promise to take care of him. I'll do what it takes to make him the finest champion Valentia could ask for.
Thank you, my son. Goodbye, Olm. May you never forget how to be kind. When next we meet, my son, it will be on the fields of war.
Rudolph.
So yeah, I mean, Rudolph was actually a noble person, it seems like. He had good reasons for what he did. So the idea of his war is basically to liberate people from the gods. So not only was he fighting against Zofia and Milla, like specifically he invaded in order to seal Milla. I mean, that's what he did, and then he went back to his castle. That's literally what he did. They invaded, they went to where Milla was at, they took her, and he sealed her with falchion. That was his goal, right? And obviously he's against Duma as well. Duma apparently is going mad, so basically his whole reasoning is just this idea that these gods, as they get older, grow mad, and when they grow mad, they destroy people, and they ruin the land, and they ruin, like, everybody's lives. Like, I mean, shit, look what Duma just did with freaking Berkut and Renea. So, yeah. He had good reasons for what he did, apparently. Quite tragic when you think about it. Hi, Silk.
You may recall me mentioning the pilgrimage my mother and I went on. Well, as it turns out, the pilgrimage was in Rigel. This is because my mother was a cleric of the Duma faithful. It was only later that she crossed to Sofia and left me with the priory. It was sudden, and I never learned why. She simply vanished from my life.
Oh, no. It seems like most of the female Duma faithful, I mean, they're all probably witches now. She probably was forced to become a witch.
But another mother rescued me when I was at my lowest. The Mother Milla.
That's
Now I will
sad.
spend my life repaying that debt however I can. I will bring the mother's wisdom to the meek and lonely, and save them in turn.
Yeah, I'll bet she was turned into a witch, because that's basically what's happened to every single female Duma faithful, is they were turned into witches. And from what I understand, they like lose their personality when that happens too. Okay, let's give this a save. Myson. Attack 22, defense 18. Somewhat decent resistance, too. Yeah, he's good. Like, I think Matilda's good, and Matilda has the same attack and less defense than he does. She has high resistance. Clive and Gray, they're not quite meeting up to Myson. They're not too far behind now. They've started to catch up. Gray has always been somewhat decent. Clive's attack has gotten quite good, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think technically Clive has better stats than Gray does. I don't know when that happened, but it did. Yeah, Gray has not really grown that well, to be honest with you. Okay. Well, let's go into the basement.
It leads to the altar beneath Duma Tower, but know that it is a path not easily returned from.
There is no turning back beyond this point. Are you prepared? I suppose I'm not. I don't think this leads into the end of the game. Might, though. I'm trying to remember how exactly that worked. I know that there is an Act 6, but it might be like endgame content for Act 6, so it might technically be the end of the story. I don't remember how quite that worked. Either way, I might want to use my gold right now. I guess we're just going to have to miss out on the 2 quests if we don't have access to them in whenever we have access to our characters again. So, but we'll see how that goes.
Welcome.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of silver, do we? Oh yeah, we need to use that nectar. We have an ambrosia. Yeah, we got some stuff we need to use. The nectar and ambrosia. Cool. Alright. Yeah, we don't really have sword users that need a bunch of stuff, so most likely we'll end up doing something with one of these. Man, we need silver.
Many thanks.
Alright, well, I'm not going to grind it out. I'm just going to hope that, like, we're fine. We're fine.
It leads to the... but no...
Let's do it. Temple
Blast it
Nilla.
all! This place is crawling with terrors!
Back to Saber, huh?
So much for be gone to wherever you will, you damn useless priest!
And what is that supposed to mean? You're not actually thinking of leaving Celica in there and running away.
Did you hear me say anything about running away? Give me some credit here, you little snot! Stop flapping your jaws and focus on the fight! I'd prefer not to die here, if it's all the same to you two fools!
Okay, Myson, you're level 7. Now let's see. Blessed Lands could be useful in here. Doesn't necessarily mean we have to bring Zeke with it, though. But Now we'll bring in Zeke and Tatiana so that they can work on their supports. I wouldn't mind seeing some of those before the end of the game. Okay. Bay, Cliff. Am I okay with just bringing in Tatiana and not Silk? Brave Sword, Duma's Lance. You've got the longbow. Do kind of want to use Myson, but he doesn't really need the levels. I guess a bunch of the people we're bringing in don't necessarily either, but let's go in with that team. Duma Temple.
Whatever lies at the end of these corridors possesses a frightful aura. It sets the hairs on the back of my neck on end. The lord of this temple awaits, and here I am, terrified of him. But we must press on if we are to put an end to this long war.
Oh, are we gonna have a shrine first?
Hold up, everyone.
What is it, Alm?
Someone's coming. It's Fernand.
What?
That voice. Clive.
Fernand! Gods, what's happened to you?
Spare me your pity. I've none to blame for this but myself. Such trivialities matter not at this point. But you made it here. Then you truly intend to slay Duma?
We do. For it was Emperor Rudolph's dying request.
I see. Then he must have known of Duma's madness.
Duma is mad?
Oh yes. Duma is a god no longer. Merely an incarnation of the lust for power. You there? Yeah? That's me. Listen well. You must beware of Berkut. He's no longer... Fernand! Please, stop Duma. I know I've no right to ask anything of you.
In a previous episode, you got to meet Zelda. Now you get to meet Marin. The way you can tell them apart is by their nose. If it's a completely white nose, it's Zelda. If it has a half gray nose, then it is Marin. And she's the chatty one. She's up here meowing in my lap because I'm not giving her enough attention. She's very needy. Alright. Sorry for that little interlude during this very, very important scene.
But I beg it of you regardless. You're the only one who can end this. Let no one else be tainted by his madness. Let this tragedy end. I will. I swear, I will lay Duma to rest. Then I leave it to you.
Fernand, are you all right?
Strange, isn't it? Me, begging boons of you.
Yeah?
Not in the least. I still count myself among your friends.
You always were too nice for your own good. Always so quick to pardon me. Along the way, I forgot how to ask for forgiveness.
Fernand, please.
I knew. I always knew. None of my misfortunes were anyone else's fault. Yet if the world is rotten, then who permitted it to be so? It's me. And no one else. I took anger better aimed at myself and turned it on the defenseless masses. I
failed my duty as a nobleman.
Enough, Fernand. You've suffered enough. You needn't flog yourself any further.
Good. I am rather tired. Tired of despair. Tired of rage. But Clive, I'm glad I got to see you one last time. You were right. You chose the right king. You always were the friend I was proudest to. Huh?
Fernand? Fernand, no. Don't do this. Look at me, Fernand. Fernand!
I simply won't accept this, Fernand. I insist you wake up this instant. We're all returning to Sophia together. Fernand? Fernand, say something!
He's gone, Claire. He's gone.
No. Oh, Fernand.
Are you two going to be all right?
They were all childhood
Yes.
friends.
Grief will have its day, but it will not be this one.
It's really
Right now,
unfortunate.
let us do what we must. Lead the way home.
All right. Fernand, I wish I could have fought beside you in the army you created. At least now your fight is over. Farewell.
I wonder if that one will have to do with Fernand in some way. Okay, so we'll have to find a shrine before we can watch that one. Alright, let's proceed. Don't climb up on top. She tries to climb on top of the chair, and it does not have a good perch for her, and it makes me nervous. You also cannot climb on the desk. Alright, I might need to pause here in a second and deal with this. Because this is becoming an issue. Okay. What are we dealing with here? Okay.
Twist my arm.
So we need to be a little bit mindful of the mages. 2 of them have mire. Steel bows and... cat, you can't claw my leg like that. I'm gonna put you in another room if you do it again. Goodness. Alright. And don't climb up on the desk again. Goodness. Alright. So, let's see. Do I have anybody? Yeah. I think I might put you here. Just have you kind of block that path. That'll make it... No, you do need to be there. We can use Encloser on you.
Stand aside!
You have resistance 5.
Just leave it to me.
Stand back.
Yeah, bring in the mage. You have magic
Yes,
damage,
allow
so...
me.
All right, let's go.
Watch me go.
Ooh, an update to this battle music.
Woohoo!
It's a different orchestration. You hear that?
Excellent.
Nothing will stop me. I'll do my best.
Nice, 60. Are all these tiles 20 tiles? They might be. That's gonna make this area a little rough sometimes, I feel like. Yeah, these are all 20 tiles. Jeez. So somebody did point out that I can just convoy a bow if I wanted to, which is totally true. I can just go ahead and take that and use a better bow on this guy. Pretty cool. There's also some downsides to that. Namely the fact that when he gets attacked, he's not going to be using his royal sword to counter, but... Okay, the cats are now in their bed. Okay, that's not bad. That's better. Okay, we got a healer, so we'll either block or we'll make sure that you get healed.
Shouldn't you heal those wounds?
Resistance 6. Ouch, missed an 81. She's like, don't worry, I got this. Matilda's always got this. She's so good.
I can match that.
Thank you.
Nice, 85s. Okay, we'll finish this. I was expecting to have to go another turn before we could end it, so I'll take that.
See now who you trifle with?
Ooh, big boys.
Fine, twist my arm.
Okay, that one's locked down. Let's focus on making sure to kill the other two.
Watch me go.
And she crits it.
No more?
Go you.
When they were creating Lysithea, they were looking at Delthea when they created her.
All right, let's go. Stand aside.
Big whiffs.
Yes, allow me.
I'll do my best.
Okay, let's do this talk first.
Zeke, my love.
Ah, my sweet Tatiana. How cruel for the gods to unite us in such grim times. It grieves me to see you take up arms and put yourself in danger.
Don't say that. This way, we can be together.
I'd rather stand with you than cower at home wondering if you'll even return.
As I with you.
Promise me, Zeke. Promise that we'll always be together.
I swear it. On this and every battlefield, I will be at your side, keeping you from harm.
Good.
They've got as good a relationship as Clive and Matilda do. You know, just with less of the murder fetish.
Thanks.
Yes, I just said murder fetish.
Our enemies.
So in the next fight, I'll wait to use the enclosure thing until I've done the other parts of the fight, because we can probably finish this guy.
This is the part that hurts! Better than you expected?
Okay, mages are going to be important against these guys.
Just leave it to me. Nothing will stop me.
Leave this to me.
Get wrecked. Oh wow. Missed a 90. That hurts. Okay. Here's what we'll do. Nice.
Getting a little presumptuous.
Won't be a huge hit, but hey, it like closes that distance quite a lot. Yeah, take advantage of our high attacks from these mages for sure.
The mother is with me.
Her resistance is crazy high.
One day, I'll be like you. Wrong move! Did you see that all? That'll show him.
And you can finish it if you land them. This gives us extra hit, and we'll still finish. Let's just go for that.
I know. I'm simply terrible.
And I think the Armor Crush actually counts against those guys, so...
We really took it to him.
Okay, Claire, Delthea, and Tobin.
That statue. Milla? Is that really the Earth Mother?
But how could the goddess have been turned to stone? Only the sacred blade can seal a divine dragon's power. Look there. The blade protruding from her forehead must be falchion. But given that...
Home, is that you?
Celica! You're safe. Oh, I'm so glad. Wait, are you alone? Where are the others?
So this is Ulm.
Doesn't seem like the best circumstances that we're meeting up here, huh?
Who are you?
My name is Jeddah. I must thank you for disposing of Emperor Rudolph.
Well then, Jeddah. Enjoy your last moments. I'm here to put an end to you and Duma. I'll see Sophia restored to Celica.
Oh, you can't. You mustn't.
What? Why not?
If Duma is gone, Rigel's lands will turn as barren as Zophia's have. Even more people will starve.
But, Celica, we can't let...
And even if you wanted to stop Duma, you can't. Nothing can stop him now. Milla has chosen to seal Falchion away with her.
What? But then... all this fighting... what was it even for? Father!
Men on teas. You stand at the pinnacle of your respective kingdoms. The hour is come for the world of man to return to the gods' control.
Okay, so I'm going to be honest, there's a lot about this ending that I don't remember. So this is speculation. This is just me posing a question. Where did she learn that? Obviously from Jeddah, right? And we know that Jeddah can't be trusted, so everything she just said may not actually be true.
It is the dawn of an age of fear and chaos, cradled in Duma's shadow.
We'll never let that happen.
Rejoice on Tees, for you have the honor of serving as its cornerstone.
Celica? What is he talking about?
I'm sorry, This is the only way. There's no other choice.
The girl will offer up her soul to quell the madness in Duma's heart. She does so for the sake of Rigel and Zophia's people both.
What? No! Celica, you can't! Tell me he's lying!
I'm sorry,
Do not think me a monster. I shall grant you the time for a farewell. But be quick about it.
Celica!
I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
This is crazy. You can't do this! I'm going to get you out of here. Just hold on!
You don't understand, I came here knowing what awaited me.
What?
Back on the island, I had a dream. A dream where something terrible happened to you. So I decided to petition Milla for the strength to protect you. Yet for all my travels, you still faced terrible danger. And you were even forced to end your own father's life. I'd seen it all. I knew it was coming, but I couldn't change a thing. I failed to keep you safe,
That's not... Celica, none of what's happened is your fault. You're not to blame for any of it.
But I won't lose you. I won't let any of you die. I don't want you to fight Duma. I don't want anyone to be hurt or killed. That's my only desire in this life.
Celica!
And this is the only means I have of ensuring that comes to pass. So again, I'm sorry.
She has really good intentions, but she's just being so naive, trusting Jeddah at his word.
I wish it could have been different. I always have. I wish I could have gone home to the village and lived there with you.
Celica, please, wait! Celica!
I don't wish to be vulgar, but... well, what is the proper course of action for us now? Emperor Rudolph bade us defeat Duma, but Princess Antis asked us not to. Have we come this far simply to reach an impasse and accept it?
One thing seems abundantly clear as things now stand. The chances of Zophia's recovery are nearly extinguished. With Milla in her current state, there is little hope of change.
No. But Celica's gonna take care of Milla and Duma for us, right? Are you serious, Tobin? You're just gonna sit around on your butt and let Celica die for us? What? No! I don't want that any more than you do. But what other choice do we have? There's nothing left we can do! I'm not giving up. Huh? I'm not giving up on her! Every part of me, every fiber of my being says this is wrong.
Good instincts.
So we're going to take down Duma and bring Celica home safe. Sure, that all sounds fine and well. But how do we do that exactly?
Consider your position, Alm. You're no longer just the leader of the Deliverance. You are to be Rigel's next emperor. You must set your personal feelings aside no matter how difficult it may be. All of Valentia depends on you now. That must be what steers your decision.
Would you say the same if Matilda was in that situation, Clive?
Fine. Then I decide to follow the will of the previous Emperor, Rudolph. Oh. Oh, come on! What's wrong with personal feelings? All of you fought this far because you hold some kind of hope for the world. It's man's individual hopes and fears that shape the world, that drive it. And that's how it should be. I truly believe that. Should we let the world crumble on a god's whim? Or his absence?
You're right, of course. But
I don't want to lose anyone else I care about. I don't want to see anyone else lost because of Duma. Don't you feel the same, Clive?
even if we escape from Duma's control, the starving people can know no peace. Villains and thieves will arise to feed on the weakest and most vulnerable. Are you prepared to inflict that upon the world?
I will dedicate my life as Emperor to ensuring such a thing doesn't happen. And yes, I know as well as anyone that there will be losses along the way. I think I've learned that much by now. But when I think of the next 1,000 years, I don't want this. I want to leave behind a world where we shape our lives by our own hands, where we make our own mistakes and fix them as many times as necessary. That's a world worthy of a future.
So be it. If you have the determination to see it through, I'll not object.
Good man,
I am
Clive.
yours to command, Your Excellency.
Count me in. I'm not living my life bowing to Duma and his little idiots. I'll take going hungry over that any day of the week.
It's got to be so weird for Clive to be like, Your Excellence, but now it's like he's the Emperor of Rigel, which was their enemy moments ago until they defeated Rudolph. It's wild.
I'm just not sure. Quit your whining and hop on board already.
You tell him, Gray.
If it were just me, I would. But I have little brothers and sisters to think of.
You shut your goddamn mouth. I need my Dread Knight, Tobin.
I will gladly take up a trowel and work the land with them.
Wait, but you're a noble, Lucas.
Such things will mean precious little in the world ahead of us. Myself, I refuse to be controlled by Duma or go hungry. If it means working the barren earth, then I shall do just that.
And nothing phases
and
Lucas.
You won't do it alone. In truth, I've always been curious about farming. I'm sure we can reap or sow or whatever it is, enough to stay alive. Though I admit, I think all this talk of doom and gloom is entirely premature.
This is great, guys. Count me in too. I'm pretty handy with a plow, actually. I'll show you guys how it's done.
An emperor plowing the fields? I never thought I'd see the day.
Huh? Milla's statue is glowing.
What's going on here? Wasn't she sealed away?
She's calling me. Let's go. Milla is calling to me. We might still be able to pull this off. We have to find a way to the altar.
We know that we have to have the falchion to kill Duma, so it's the only way he goes. Oh yeah, there are enemies in some of these. I remember that. I almost get the impression that like these hallways are like, oh, they're bone-like, aren't they? And like this almost feels like a spine. I don't know how to feel about that. Can't be the only one, right? Witches and dreads. Rude. I wonder if Encloser works on witches. I guess it would, since they always teleport to the outside and then walk in. But like, what if we use Encloser and they just teleport right next to somebody and hit them? That'd be interesting, to say the least. And you're always like one tile away. That's the tough thing about these freaking barons, man.
All right, let's go. Success!
Who needs a second hit anyway? Huh?
Watch me go!
Okay, yeah, they half it, so I shouldn't be using you against him.
Twist my arm.
Hit rate is trash, so as much as I would like to just lock him down and have everybody else deal with witches, that's not a guarantee there, is it?
Leave this to me.
And in fact, most people are not going to be able to get to the witches. I'm nervous about Delthea getting ganged up on. If you attack normal, no, we're not quite getting the kill. And it's only a 60. I feel like that top corner one is going to be the hardest one for us to Okay, I'm gonna assume that we don't have to deal with that one right now.
Let's make this quick.
Okay. Now I can trade the mage ring.
Is it? Now watch me go. Just leave it to me.
Okay.
Nothing will stop me.
Oh, interesting. You two have a conversation? Okay. Can you get the kill? Not quite. Ooh. That hurts.
Have you ever
Good
seen
level up.
such...
You could use a little bit of attack,
I'll
but
do my best.
still. Oh, damn, I thought you'd be able to reach. I guess you need to be one more forward.
Yes, allow me.
Stand back.
They can! Oh, that's so dirty. Good dodge. So dirty. $10 damage on a Baron, not bad. Not bad. You just missed your 75? If we weren't in a dungeon, I would rewind on that. I thought about it and I was like, you know what? I'm in a dungeon. I need to save him. But that made me mad.
I knew you had it in you.
That was your kill for the taking, my dude. Okay, 99. I think we've got somebody else who's ready for a level up to Delthea. It was Tobin and then somebody else. They may have also gotten it already. It might have been Claire. I was gonna say he had really good hit chances for being on a tile, but she was actually in poison, so she didn't have that extra 20. 8, level 5. Let's go ahead and heal you. Oh yeah, I gotta remember you have that freeze. And right now you have a range of 3 on that. I gotta remember you have that. That could be pretty useful as well. So we've got 2 kind of CCs right here, crowd controls. Yes, we got freeze and we've got encloser.
Consider this a mercy. Pedestrian effort.
I did it! Oh, and you helped or whatever.
Or whatever. A brave sword! Do I want that on you? Might 5. It doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? Yeah, we'll leave it for now. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is actually end this episode here. So yeah, we're going to continue on in, what is this place called? The Temple of Duma? Duma's Temple. We're going to continue that in the next episode. So thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters Darren York, Seventh Son, and ZTD. If you also would like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below. Thank you.